Read after your hat.
Yep.
0. There, right.
Want me to read the back? Right, can we run through a checklist first?
Okay, Mr. Lovett.
I want to run through a checklist. The reason to board.
We would like to inspect your dash onto the gear that you're using.
Okay. Weather conditions, I'd say okay. Would you agree for boarding with the weather conditions?
I believe that's okay.
We're in agreement. Right. Have you looked at your risk assessments? Have you filled yours in?
We are completely compliant with risk assessments, yeah, we're very satisfied.
So you can confirm to me that you've filled in all your relevant risk assessments. Right. Thank
We have
you.
a safety brief before we start.
Okay, thank you. Right, working environment. As you can see, as the work and weather deck, we have to run through a little bit of an induction.
Okay.
Right. Now, whatever I say on board this vessel, even though you're the authority of must be obeyed, this is my vessel, and anybody on here, I am responsible for their safety.
Understood.
So whatever I say, you do with reason to safety on this vessel. Where to stand, what to do, etc., etc. You comply.
If there's reasons to safety,
Thank you. Right, competence. Could I, any idea of your sea time? Certification of seamanship, seafarer, time at sea?
we're all in a position where the MMO is confident of our abilities to undertake our routine duties.
Right, so I'll take on trust that your competence at sea and your sea survival tickets are all
Yes, absolutely.
up to date?
Yes.
Are they up to date?
Yes.
Right. Insurance. I'm insured for myself and one crew member. Does your insurance cover you on my vessel? Will that satisfy my insurers if we all of a sudden caught fire? Say, just for instance.
Everything matters of us boarding yet. I'm not covered by your insurance, but no review backed up by the MMO.
The MMO have got relevant insurance to cover you aboard my vessel, even though my insurers haven't.
That's my understanding, yes.
Right? We got that, yeah? Identity.
Well, I'm going to show you those when I come on board. I'll show you our woman parts. You do know if you like.
No, I want to see it before I'm boarded. Sorry. That's the way it is.
That's no problem.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Because you never know.
No, absolutely true.
Okay, thank you, Paul. My name's Master Lovett. Yeah, and I like to be addressed so.
Okay.
We're not all mates. So your certification, equipment, safety equipment, expiry dates.
Front you.
Oh, can't say that on trust. Look, are they in date? Your hydrostatic valves, are they in date?
These are all certified to up to MMO standards, yes.
When?
Within the green time scales that the MMO set.
Oh, it's a bit of a grey area, this one. Because them cartridges and hydrostatic valves, they might have been overlooked. Oh, I put a question mark on that one. I'm not happy about this. Don't know. Right. So you've done all the relevant courses. Right, single-handed, not fly. Right, it's on deck. Question mark. Suitability. Emma, mine, Paul, question mark. Joint forces, checklist, crew boat safety, compliance with instruction, yes. Question mark. Okay. There's a couple of grey areas, but okay, proceed. Right, aboard. There is a couple of question marks about a couple of things on their expiry dates I'm not happy with, but I'll overlook at this time. I'll overlook at this time. Next time I want to check them over.
Are you happy first of all with Barcelona?
Yep.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Cool, glad I got you to get that anchor in.
Very well designed.
No, it's not.
Thanks, sir.
No, it's not fit for purpose.
Mind your head.
Yeah, mind your head.
Happy with that? Down a bit.
If you wouldn't mind standing over
Sure,
here.
yeah, I was going to help my colleague on, but that's okay.
Yeah, got it.
If you wouldn't mind standing in that area, I'd rather you're away from the gunnel.
Can we get our heads?
Yes.
No worries. See you in about 3 or 4 hours.
We'll just follow tag on the odd jobs and go back to Harris.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. No, we haven't. There's a chap up there in a little old boat, hauling single-handed. Don't you see good?
Alan, can we get the Amiga gauge?
Yeah.
And we were worried about his safety actually, and I think you should have given him a look. He was fishing with sole gear and he's hauling by hand.
He was the vessel up here, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, but he's doing nothing illegal as far as I'm aware, but he's
worried about
very
safety.
safe.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's hauling by hand.
Yeah,
I found quite bizarre.
Go and grab that.
Yeah. If you wouldn't mind standing where
Okay,
he's
fair enough.
planted.
thanks very much.
No worries.
All right.
I'll just give it a little bit more speed. Is that alright with you? Right.
So you're heading back now to land?
Yeah. If I keep on this heading, we'll get there sooner than Harwich. We'll run aground somewhere by East Lane.
So you say we're going to run aground?
No, not yet. Not for about 3 or 4 miles.
Okay,
No.
no problem. So I just wanted to run a few details with you if I can.
Yeah.
Can I just, obviously we've shown you our warrant cards
Yes,
before we came on
yes.
to the vessel. Just check the vessel's PLN is, I believe it's HH56, is that correct?
Hotel 56.
And the vessel's name, can you confirm, is Anna Louise?
Anna Louise, yes. Anna Louise, yes.
And the nationality of the vessel, please?
It's, I think we're classed as British,
Okay.
but who knows? No, English, British.
And what kind of gear are you using today?
We are using a type of channel net, I'd say. That is sort of stropped.
Know what the mesh size is?
Yes, 140 mil.
Okay. And can we just run through a few things as well, just when
But I'd also say my gear was static in the water due to the tidal conditions at the particular time. As you're aware, they're very neat tides, hence no tide.
So just bear with me, I'm just writing some of these down, okay.
Yes. Are you all right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you also have your paperwork on board? You've got a certificate of registry, that sort of thing?
Oh,
Can I see that?
I have got it somewhere on board if I can find. Yeah,
Any
take
chance
some minutes.
is that alright if we have a quick look? Just so we have to check all the paperwork's up to date and that sort of thing on board the vessel.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right. So, what do you want first?
Just a certificate of registry if you have it, please.
If that's the
Thank
one.
you, that's
I don't know, is that the right one?
That expired 23rd of March. You've got a newer one than that.
Well, probably, yeah, somewhere.
Great, thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Can I just get a few details from you as well, please? Can I just check with you, you're the skipper of the vessel?
I am.
You are? Can I just check your full name, please?
It's, at this moment, it's Raymond George Lovett. But that could be changed in the future.
Okay. Miss Lovett, L-O-V-E-T-T?
E-double-T.
E-double-T, thank you. Your date of birth as well, please?
Yeah. 17th of the 5th, 1970.
1970.
Yeah, that's correct.
Can I ask your nationality as well, please?
English Muslim.
Okay. Can I just take your full address as well, please?
Yeah. 53 Hamilton Street.
Okay.
Parkston.
Sorry,
Parkston.
Parkston.
Harry. Essex.
And the postcode as well, please?
Charlie Oscar.
Yeah.
124 Papa Quebec.
Thank you. Okay, is this the vessel that's owned by yourself? Do you own this, the Anna Louise?
I own this.
Okay. Also, you want to look at what gear you've been using and also the
Yeah.
catch that you caught with that gear.
Yeah.
We've sort of, sorry.
Before we go any further, this fish here, do I have to discard it?
This is a matter for a master to decide for themselves within fishing operations. And what I'm going to ask really, have you cleared any of the nets so far?
No.
You haven't cleared any of the nets?
No, due to the safety, the weather condition,
Yeah, okay.
we got the nets aboard because your rules dictate that they've got to be static, which they were. So we have to get them in before any tide affects the aspect of the net. Hence, the nets come in quick.
Okay.
So the fish is still in the net, ready to be done with whatever you deem fit.
The question is, do you have any anchors or other fixings upon the net itself?
I've got anchors there. but
Have you
they-
used, that have been
Not,
used on the
I
net?
didn't use them today, no,
Okay.
because of the state of the tide. There was no need to. there was no need to use them today because of the weather conditions. It was a little bit rough to deploy the anchors, so it was suitable with the tidal conditions that the gear would remain static over the period of time that they were in the water. And so we had no need to deploy anchors with said gear.
Do you keep a log of where you set your gear and
Oh,
where
no.
you pick it up? You don't.
Just bear with me, I'm just writing these down.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
ignoring
okay.
you, okay.
No, no. It's
So-
all in my head.
So no anchors were used on these.
No. Due to the tidal conditions at the time.
Okay, I'm writing all that down.
So the gear was static over the period of mission duration.
Can I ask what your intention is to do with the, we obviously see a number of bass within the nets here. What's your intention to do with these? Are you intending to keep these and retain them, or to discard these to sea?
So I was going to leave that to you. If you're going to tell me that the gear I'm using is illegal and you instruct me to discard them, I'll discard them. If you tell me that the gear is such that we don't have to discard them, then I'll obviously retain them. But you tell me if this gear is illegal or not.
I'm just writing all this down a moment. Just
Yeah.
bear with me.
If you tell me the gear is illegal, with today's conditions and where they were, and when they were retrieved, I'll discard the fish. But if you can't tell me either way, I don't know. If you tell me they're illegal, I'll discard. The way I see it, the gear was static, and I believe that they're perfectly legal. But if you instruct me either way, I'm happy to comply with the MMO rule.
Okay. I'm just writing that down. If you just bear with me again, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Do you have any other gear on board at the moment?
I've got long lines,
You got long lines?
yeah,
on board?
which we use on a regular basis, simply because there's a neat tide, a very slack neat tide. If you look at the tide tables, which I'm sure you do you? Do you look at the tide tables? Right, you'll see it's probably one of the slackest tides of the year. And the low water, the slack water period is such that it doesn't move. So, it's not much good for long lining on them sort of set of tides. So, we long line when the tide's running a bit harder. Because otherwise all your bait you see very quickly before they... And I've also got sole drift nets in the back stern pound. Completely different thing. Which are in the pound below all that, which have not been deployed.
Whereabouts are the long lines at the moment?
The long lines are in that stern pound.
So they're kept in the pound there?
They're in the pound there, the sole nets are below them.
What state are they in? Are they baited or are they left as unbaited?
They're unbaited.
They're unbaited, yeah.
They were used earlier in the week.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Right. So the situation is, from our point of view, any net that doesn't have any fixings upon it, which would mean that it has the capability of drifting within the sea as you deploy them, will be classed, from our point of view, as a drift net.
You're classing that as, but what if there's no tide?
As the way you describe it to me, obviously we have to go by what you're saying.
Yeah, but what if there's no tide? How can it be a drift net?
Well,
It's still capable of drifting, therefore.
It's capable,
deemed a drift net.
but the only thing that makes it capable of drifting is what?
it's the ability to be able to move in the water. But it's-
Anything's got the
regardless
ability to
of the-
move in the water.
Sure, sure.
You'll move a 10,000 ton ship in the water if there's enough
No, but-
tide and wind.
I accept that. What it really is about is even if it's static due to the state of the tide, if it would move within that.
Is this right?
That
What
would
you're
be-
quoting me is 100% fact though, is it?
This is what I'm quoting you as our enforcement direction. Yes.
Your enforcement direction, you can categorically state that if it's, you're stating that if it's capable of drifting,
Absolutely. We're saying
even
that
if it's not drifting anywhere,
if there's no way of, there's no fixings within
there
the
is the
net.
lead line.
Yeah, and we're talking about anchors really here.
Yeah, so you're telling me anchors. So then, if I was to put, I don't know, a 2-ton sinker on the end, that wouldn't be deemed suitable for the MMO.
Every case will be looked at on its own merits.
So
as to
if
whether
there
or
was a
not they're fixed.
if there was a 2-ton sinker that hold these buoys that the Trinity House laid, you're telling me if one of them weren't on the end of that net, wouldn't be okay because it weren't an anchor?
Martin Lovett, we would discuss that if that's what we found.
No,
However,
no,
under these
no,
circumstances, what
we've
we
got
found
to get
is-
something straight here, right? So you're actually stating that it has to be an anchor. To me, today, you're actually stating it has
No,
to
what
be
I'm
an anchor.
stating is it would need to be fixed to seabed and not capable of moving within it. Now, from our understanding, this net and these nets that, as you described, is capable of moving. That's my understanding of it, and that's the way that we're proceeding.
That's the way you're proceeding. So you're stating, by fact, and we are recording this, so
Yes,
you
I
understand that.
understand,
Right, you're going to nail your colours to the mast and telling me that a use of an anchor is what the MMO are defining as a way of capably of fixing a net to the
What I was
sea,
saying
and
is-
no other method applies.
No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm
Ah,
saying is
no,
that.
hang
Can I
on
just
then.
explain then, Mr. Master Levitt?
Yeah.
What it's saying, it has to be sufficient fixings within the net to not allow it to move within the water.
Sufficient
regard-
fixings.
Can I just finish
So what?
that?
Yeah, but what makes it sufficient?
Well, that would be for you to decide, but it would mean that the best, that if, should we measure that net at any point, then it would not be capable of moving within that water current. And
Yeah, but there's no current.
well, within the water itself. If
But
it's not,
there's no current,
and
is there?
if I just finish what I was saying, that also says regardless of the state of the side and the static nature of the net at the time, so you can't rely on its static nature as a
You're-
fixing, because the fixing is critical here.
So the static, but what makes a net? Nah, you see, this ain't computing with me because
Okay, well, look,
let's put it in simple terms. A fixed net must have fixings, anchors or weights that make it so that it cannot move regardless of what the tide is. A drift net
yeah,
is capable of moving with the tide at any stage.
at any state of the tide.
Regardless.
So what if there's no
regardless of-
tide? It ain't going to move anywhere, is it?
But if the tide picked up, it would move.
It has the
Yeah, but
capability.
as you've seen, we retrieved them before that happened. Before it went anywhere.
If we still class that as a drift net,
Your
because
class-
it wasn't fixed to the seabed.
But the lead line is in contact with the seabed.
That isn't sufficient though to
Who deems that? You deem that.
the NMO.
Well, I'm deeming that lead line is sufficient for that not to move because there was no tide affecting it.
Yeah, well, as we said, critical to that is regardless of the state of the tide. So it must be able to be fixed to the seabed regardless of the state of the tide. That would how we sort of define what's fixed and what's drift nets in those sort of terms.
Well, looking up on the definition of what is a fixed net, capable, anything that's capable of being attached to the seabed by any means.
Yes,
Any means. Doesn't say anchors, doesn't say weights, doesn't say anything. Just said by any means. This net is capable of being fixed to the seabed. Yes or no?
We can't comment. I'm not.
You've stated weights and anchors.
Well, what we
And I'm
stated is,
stating,
Okay.
actually, you read the literature that we have to comply with. If you read what which avenue we're sent to read, it actually states by any means. a net which is capable of being fixed by any means.
And what we're sort of trying to get through here is probably that there has been a determination of what is a drift and what a fixed net from an enforcement point of view. That's what we're describing to you today. So we could, you know, with all due respect, actually discussing the vagaries of the law is not for us to do. It's us to go with the determination that's already been given to us and what's fixed and what's drift. And under those circumstances, the net as you described it to us, we have to consider that to be a drift net.
Your class of this as a drift net.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yes.
Now, the definition of a drift net is a net which is moving freely in the current. That's the definition of a drift net.
I understand what you're
No,
saying.
the definition of a drift net is a net which is flowing freely in the current. That is the definition of a drift net. You look up your EU legislation, right? Right. This was not moving freely in any current because there was no current.
The capability still exists for it to be able to
Yeah,
drift,
but
which
I negated that capability by deploying it on the slack water and retrieving it on the slack water. I negated that. I
understand what
negated
you're
that
saying.
because I know what I'm doing.
I understand what you're saying. I think really for purposes of any avoidance of doubt here, we've stated to you what we believe the net is.
So you're telling me
And
I should discard this fish?
I'm telling you need to make a decision at this stage whether you therefore keep the fish or you discard it, and that would be a master's decision to make.
Yeah.
So you're telling me to discard this fish?
I'm telling you to make a decision as a master.
You're
of
telling me
fishing
to
vessel.
discard this fish in a net that was static at the time of deployment and retrieval.
I'd like to make this very clear again. We're not telling you to discard the fish. We're
Yeah.
saying as a master of fishing
So what if
vessel,
I
you now
retain these
take that
fish? No,
decision.
just out of curiosity, what?
If you were to retain the fish,
Yeah,
in our eyes, you would be committing an offence.
yeah. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is based on the MMO's interpretation of what is a fixed net and what is a drift net.
Right. So basically, you're telling me I've got to discard these fish out of what we would deem a legal net, and you're deeming it an illegal net, even though it wasn't going anywhere.
Well, it leaves you at the point where you've got to make a choice as a master what you do with it.
Right.
But to make it clear, should you choose to retain that fish, you would be committing an offence.
Committing an offence
Yes,
because it wasn't moving anywhere.
no, because you're using it's not drift nets are not
It's not an authorised
committed
fish.
here for catching bass. It's no quota for it.
Right, hang on a minute. So, what if my target species was herring?
You can fish with a drift net, but any bass that is caught using that drift
Right.
net should be discarded.
Right, right. What if my target species was herring? Just out of curiosity.
That's fine.
Well, that's
Yeah.
okay. You can target. Yeah, you can use drift nets really, but you can't catch. Well, you can catch bass with them, but you must discard them at the point that you
What
bring
if
nets.
my
in.
target species was herring?
But the same applies.
No problem.
You can drift for herring. That's fine. But if
Yeah.
you caught bass within it, they would be discarded. They would be
But
discarded.
what about the discard pelagic discard?
The bass isn't one of the pelagic species.
Yeah, but bycatchers in
But to be
when
honest-
you're targeting
okay,
a
look.
pelagic species.
If you want to ask us questions about other fisheries, please do so after this.
No,
this
no, you
recording,
should
but-
know all
but
this
what-
information when boarding me.
What we're talking
You
about
should
here-
know this.
Well, that's fine, but we're not discussing things that actually.
Yeah, but no, if my
Okay.
target species was herring, right, I'm technically not allowed to throw anything out, any bycatch away if I've got a target species.
Is your target
of a
species herring, Master Look, I don't. You know.
So
it's-
are you
it's
accusing
not.
me of lying and I
No,
ain't?
I'm not at all. No, I'm saying that we're discussing really what we see in front of us today, and what we
No,
see today. Is,
it's your assumption. No, you're assuming that I'm lying then.
no, not at all.
Well, you are. You've just implied it.
No, I'm saying that your interpretation of what this net is doesn't.
Well, a herring-
to be honest, what we've done is told you what our interpretation of what we see here is, and it allowed you then to make a decision on how you.
Yeah, and
sort of go ahead.
I'm giving you another question, and I'd like an answer.
Okay, well, bass is not considered as part of a pelagic. Sorry, it's not considered as part of the landing obligation yet.
No, but herring are, and anything you catch when herring is the target species must not be discarded.
Except for
Fact.
that.
No.
Yeah, no,
No,
that's
The Bass
correct.
legislation overrides that because of the...
Is that a fact?
It is.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not an authorised, wouldn't be an authorised gear, for instance, to use.
Why not?
Because there's only certain authorised gears for bass that are allowed.
No, that's an authorised gear for herring.
Yeah, I'm talking about the bass authorised gears within legislation, which
Well,
are
I'm more on about herring. My target species was herring.
still, as Emma said, you know, that actually what happens there is that you're not using an authorised gear for bass if you were drifting these, for instance, for pelagic species.
You're not allowed to throw any thing away if you're targeting a pelagic species.
As we said, except for the bass, yes. So
I've
going
never
back-
read that one. I think you're making that up. So you're telling me, right, the only thing that you're not allowed to retain when you're targeting a pelagic species like herring or mackerel, etc., the only thing that you must throw back, discard, when fishing for those is bass.
I'll tell you what, that's our understanding.
No,
but if
my understanding
hang on.
completely different.
Let me just finish what I was saying. That's our understanding, but if you wish, we will take that up and get you a definitive answer in writing.
Yeah,
once we
that
left
ain't,
the
that ain't going to help today, is it?
Well, it's going to help today because you've described this as being something that you have on the you described how this net is fit. It's sort of, you think it's fixed. And we've given you an interpretation of how we believe it's
No, I think, I
So-
think this net is fixed, yeah. I think it's static, yes.
Okay, so I'll ask you again what, you know, you really need to nail down what your intention is to do with the fish, really. Are you intending to retain
Well, and I'm all,
or
yeah,
to discard the fish?
yeah. Well, that sounds like we're going to have to discard them, doesn't it?
So I'm just going to write some of the things we want
Yeah.
to say.
I believe you're wrong. Yeah. I think you're 100% wrong. There you go. You bullied me into it. I feel I'm being victimised. You can put that in your book and all.
We'd be having the same conversation regardless of which vessel we bought.
I don't believe that to be the case. I'll make a statement to you. I think that you're victimising me. You're targeting me. I do believe that you're. Yeah, I think I'm being bullied by you.
Well, I can assure you that's not the case.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. My little children will go hungry again. My bills won't get paid. You feel good about your job, you two? You feel like you're really achieving something?
It's not really, I can't really answer that, Ray. It's
No, I can, because it's people's lives that matter.
understand.
Don't you realise how much money I've earned through the winter? You got any idea?
No, I don't.
Do you have any idea what it's done to people? Any comprehension?
No, I understand what you're saying.
No,
We
you
need to-
don't understand. You get your regular money and all that. We have to survive. We have to try and get ahead at certain times of the year, and that's taken away from us. We can't even make a plan. You can't even plan ahead. You can't even look 2 months in front because rules are changed. You've got illegal fishing boats catching bass, right, with drift nets, all in my locality. And what have you done about them? What have you done? Nothing.
Mr.
They're
Lavey, but just-
salad. No, and you're victimising and targeting me, a legitimate business that's trying to make a living. I've got mortgage, I've got kids. Missus giving me grief because she wants me to sell the boat and get out of it. And you're telling me to throw back the little bit that we got today, right? And I've heard nothing all winter. You're telling me this, and there's illegal fishing going on for bass and boats, long line, and catch as much skate as they want and flogging it all around the village where I live.
Okay,
And
I
you're
understand.
telling me to discard this lot, right?
I hear
And
you.
you're not doing your job because you're out here, right, picking on me, right, who's having to work, I'm having to work 99% of the time single-handed, right? He only come along to keep me sane, right? A boat like this, I should have 2 or 3 crew, but you can't keep hold of anyone. Why? Because you can't plan, you can't make any future, right? And I've not earned no money through the winter, and when I can earn a bit, you're telling me to toss it over the side? You people disgust me, the way you're treating us. And there's illegal fishing, illegal, right under your nose, and you just steam straight past them all. Straight past them. I'm telling you, both of you, and all of you, right? You're not doing your job, you're not fit for purpose, because you can't give us a definitive rule, right, on what we can do, what we can't do. And all you want to do is destroy it. There's no shortage of these things. None at all. All smoke and mirrors. Bloody disgusting what you're doing this fleet. Little boats like us. It's a bloody disgrace. You're a bloody disgrace, I'm telling you. Bloody disgrace. Pissing organisation a lot. We were trying to work with my mate and that, and the three of us were trying to, I've talked to the Kent and Essex IFCA, right? We've got a meeting with Mr. Haslam, right, coming up to discuss the fishery. Yeah. Right? And all you want to do is fuck us over like this. Fucking disgusting. Disgusted I am. You'll be ashamed of you. Ashamed of yourselves. Bloody. Let's get these out and hunt them over the side. Bloody disgusting.
Hey, you may stop this.
Nah, keep it running.
Yeah.
In case they accuse us of something.
It's fucking a joke.
About it. They're out to get people.
Yeah.
They're out to get legitimate fishermen.
Yeah.
I'll get them, James.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be accused. I don't want to be accused, right, of doing anything. Because they're obviously out to target decent, honest, hard-working people. There ain't enough for them. They want to finish the job.
Listen, it's our job to carry out routine inspections of any fishing vessel. We could come across
Do it to the ones who are doing it illegally then. You've steamed past them. You've gone past them. They're flogging it all around the bloody streets. And you're picking on me.
We look at unlicensed fishing as well. I think you make
No, I ain't gonna do that. This is my vessel. I wouldn't do nothing like that. This is why that's being recorded.
Okay.
I just think it's bloody disgusting.
Same stuff. I'm feeling a little bit intimidated. What if we just bring the level down?
You're feeling intimidated. You're feeling intimidated. And the bloody hell do you think I feel?
Right, no problem. I'm just making my trying to bring this down to a reasonable level. Just chat this over.
Bloody disgusting, you lot. Disgusting what you're doing, this fleet. Boats like that. I'm the only full-timer left in Harwich. Oh, yeah, record that. I'm the only full-timer left in Harwich. I'm going fucking nuts. Hey, this has left me during the pissing winter with the kids. Just starting to get it back on fucking track.
What a fucking waste.
Fucking dead.
Fucking waste.
You disgust me. You feel good about yourselves?
No, that's not what this is about.
That is about it. You're victimised.
If you're retain this is illegal fishing.
Illegal?
Yes, because
In my eye, it ain't.
you can retain bass with a drift net. It's simple as that.
It's not a drift net.
Well,
It was static.
deemed as a drift net in the MMO's interpretation.
Well, you lot, the rules are nuts then, ain't they? Hey, where's the bycatch? Hey, no harm done. You're just destroying lives. Feel good about it?
I see you're meeting with Phil this week, yeah?
I'll tell you what, probably not, because why try and work with you people? Why try and work with you? Because all you want to do is stop people going to work. For what? Do you think you're saving the planet here?
No, it's just
What? Alright then, here's a question for you.
Okay.
What's our minimum landing size? There
About
you go.
42 centimetres.
Right? What are the French retaining them at?
I'm not sure.
What are the French retaining them at? You should know all this.
I don't know.
36, they're still landing them at 36. So all we're doing is saving for the French.
We can't comment on French legislation. We can only go with what we've got.
No, but you've got to bully and pick on people like me, ain't you? You've got to bully people like me. Ratchet it down a level. How do you think this makes people feel?
No, I understand.
Yeah,
that.
no,
I
you feel
know,
good
you're
about
making
it.
it very clear that, you know, I can sense that. Well, we're just, from our point of view, we're not trying to stop anyone doing any fish. We're just stopping them doing it in the law. That's the way that we...
You're not stopping anyone, you're stopping me earning a living. All I've done is come down here, what can I retain? About 3 turners, is it? You didn't even know what they were the other week. Are you? They wonder why people.
Yeah. No, I know.
Radicalised.
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll see. I'd only just got me missus back and me kids. Yeah. Wanted me to sail a boat. No, it'll be alright. Yeah, all be alright.
Look at that. Fucking hell.
You ought to be ashamed. Hope you don't sleep at night, because I fucking don't. Yeah. I don't sleep at night. Hey, and all of those who illegally fish either, where are you? Where are you guys? Where are you? Where are you?
We're looking at people fishing all the time. Some of these things that some of our listeners.
Fucking hell.
And they do like to do that.
We've got that boat. Go up any river. Anglers. How many are they allowed to retain? Anglers.
None at the moment. Catch and release is all
How many then are they retaining? You're in Cuckooville, you are. Any of the rivers? Illegal netting going on. Where are you?
Well, we look at ones we
Boats
know
without a
about.
licence and selling fish. Yeah. Start checking them rather than honest working people. Fucking their lives. And that's what you're doing. Hope you feel good. Hope you feel good. Hope you feel proud of yourself. Getting your pissing job with your regular money.
Look at that, look. Fucking floating away. What a fucking waste.
Waste. For what?
What a fucking waste.
For what? For what?
We're just enforcing the legislation.
Enforcing the legislation that you know is bloody flawed. Flawed, isn't it? Is it flawed?
Wouldn't say so.
You patronising person, you. Not flawed. I've got bins and bins and bins of net that I can't even use. What I would deem drift net, right?
Sorry.
No compensation, no back, no pay, no nothing for it. Just can't use it. But you can use it. You can't land any bass out of it, so that's why it's in the bins in my garden. But no money for it, no compo for it. So what do you expect to meet the target then? What's one? You know, how you expecting me to make a living? On what? 200 kilos of skate and 4-back ray a month? How many years has it taken you to try and sort that out? We're still at 200 kilos. Go on, tell me.
So as individuals, we don't make those close limits or the rules that we have to apply. You know, we are given those definitions by law, and one of our jobs is to make sure that people comply with them. And I understand the frustrations that causes, but it's still our job to do that.
Feel good, eh? Feel good. Well, I tell you what. You two. Fucking ashamed. Fucking ashamed. Fucking disgrace.
That's fucking right, is it? You know what I mean? Floating a fucking way.
Fucking disgrace.
For what?
And you're all, so where I was thinking of trying to work with you people, you know, maybe tell you about illegal, why do I even piss and bother? Eh? Why should I even bother trying to assist you? Why?
If you think this is wrong and you've got an opportunity to speak to somebody like Phil Hudson, there's your opportunity to let us know why it's wrong. As Paul said, we are the people at the top making the decisions. We're on the ground.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about it.
No.
Yeah, of course you are. You smug grins. You'll be on there drinking bloody coffee in a minute. And thinking, yeah, we've fucked them two over. Look at that, we made him angry. We fucking screwed him up some more. Don't you realise the mental aspect of this? Don't you understand?
We recognise that across the whole industry, pressure.
So why don't you do something about it then? And just leave people who want to earn a living alone. Rather than coming over here and victimising you. Bullying me. Coming over here with all your shit. Thank you fucking burning out area with your ideology. Fucking working people just getting fucked over. For what? So the Greeks could sell more fucking school bags on the fucking market, European market. The shit that you buy in the fucking supermarket. All fucking Germans doing. And the French are still taking them at 36. We've done all these measures up mesh size, up the size limit, so we don't use mesh under a certain size. Yeah, doing a lot for the fucking population, this, isn't it? While all those illegal boats and illegal fishing goes on, and you do fuck all about it. You do fuck all about it, the Faria. Fucking Faria.
Oh dear. And they wonder why there's no future generations coming through the fucking
They
game.
don't want it. They're all fucking
fucking right.
losers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fucking tree hugging cunts.
Look at that, look. What a waste.
No, this ain't a waste. This is all fucking good.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I'll probably get off on it later. Yes, and you will. And you'll sleep easy. I won't. Like I said, I don't fucking sleep anyway. This ain't going to do a lot of fucking good to my mental health. While you just let all the illegal fishing go on. No, just tell you why you let it go on. It's too much paperwork for you. Ah, poor little thing. You feel really good, you know? Feel really good about it, don't you? You and your fucking, all those who ain't got a fucking clue about this industry, not a pissing clue. You ain't got a fucking clue about it. Nothing. Nothing. All you want to do is see it all closed. Get a fucking good job when you lot fucking out of a job. Because you're not fit for purpose. You really ain't. When you can go past illegal fishing, right, without a licence, persecute me, how can you fucking justify yourself, mate? How can you justify yourself? You're a couple of sick, twisted individuals.
That's not true. We are just people doing our job.
Yeah, even though you know it's bollocks.
Yes, we must say, you know, we're just people doing our job, as you must recognise. We're not trying to upset you here. Here you are.
You're not-
so
You're not trying to.
We'll be out of your way as soon as we can.
Yeah. I'll say don't fucking come back. But I'll tell you what, I won't be so fucking accommodating next time. And I fucking mean it. So you can persecute me all you fucking want. I'll let it go this fucking time, I'm telling you. Yeah, look at you, fucking big I am. Failed Royal Navy, are you? No?
No.
No, biggest daughter? No? Yeah? So you ought to be pissing ashamed of yourself. Box tickets of the world, unite. Yeah. Why try and work with your people and organise a fucking scheme? Why? 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 You're not out there, you just don't fucking work with people like you. No work with you. Got your head up your own arse.
But I said, if you've got the opportunity to meet with somebody who makes the decision, then take that
Yeah.
opportunity. Because you're talking to the wrong thing here. We don't make those decisions.
Yeah, but you put feedback into the system, do you?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, well tell them how I am. Today.
Can we vote?
Fucking great. Fine and dandy, innit?
Bills to pay, kids to feed, fucking all gotta go back.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my god.
So what we got, about 3 gurners,
Yeah.
couple of thornbacks. Oh yeah, right, eh? Feed the kids. Pay the mortgage this week. Yeah? What mortgage? What mortgage? Yeah? So fucking I. So have I.
So it's alright for you two, because when you two step off of here, that's all done for you two. But it's not for us. That feeling for us is there, you know what I mean? When you two step back aboard there, you two are back to normality, we ain't.
No, they'll think
We're
that
not.
and pat themselves on the back.
We're
Say, "Cool,
fucking
weren't
not."
that good. Cool, really
Yeah.
fucked him off, didn't we?
We're not.
Yeah. Oh, we saved all them fish. Have you?
Well, neither of us getting any enjoyment from this experience at all, but Mr. Lovett, I can assure you.
It's just like a couple of traffic wardens. That's the way we see you.
Okay.
I suppose they convince themselves they're doing a worthwhile job. I'm sure they are in some way. Picking on the wrong guys again, ain't they? And all you want to do is persecute those. Right? Want to give it a kiss before it goes? Oh, look at that. That one's going to swim away, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why let it retain the gurnets, including the little white ones like that.
Anything of a legal size you can, yeah. Anything of a legal,
Even the little white ones like that.
anything of a legal size.
Even the little white ones like that. Even the little white ones like that. Think about this now. Think about this. You know your legislation, you know your law, don't you? Well, you're professing you do. No, hang on a minute. Whiting. What about whiting in the North Sea? Think, come on, you know your law. You know all. You know the law, come on then.
I'm not sure what you're getting at. What, can you ask us a question?
Yeah. What about the little whiting like that?
What about them in terms of retaining them?
Yeah.
Well, you know the minimum landing sizes, presumably police.
Yeah, but what about another piece of stupid legislation you lot have come up with?
What was that relating to?
No, just go. Not that thrown
Oh,
back.
see, right, okay, now I'm with you.
So I'm educating you, yeah?
No, I'm just know what you were referring to.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to throw them back, am I?
No, but they can't go down for sale.
No, but I asked you if I've got to throw them back. And then you start quoting minimum landings. Hang on a minute. Not so sure about that. So it's another stupid bloody law you've got to come up with, isn't it? Where even if they were alive, I'm still not allowed to throw them back. Look at the fiasco with the Dover Souls and the under 10 trawlers around here. It's over a year now. Still ain't sorted that out. You got any idea what I'm talking about?
Would you like to tell us more? There's a number of issues.
Because I'm a netting boat, if I
Yeah.
catch souls, I'm allowed to throw some of them back, yeah, if they're undersized
Yes.
and whatever, yeah. But you left the under 10 trawlers out of the legislation, out of the exemption. Took over a year, you still have to sort them. By law, they have to retain them even though they're alive, don't they?
Not with. No, my understanding is that under a minimum landing size ones can go back. That's my understanding.
They're not the under 10 trawlers, no. No, you forgot to put them into the exemption. You still ain't sorted them, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, and I'm going to that to my memory of reading
You
those
should
sections.
know all
Well,
that.
that's what I'm saying. My understanding of it is not different to that.
Is it? So what is your understanding?
I mean, the exemptions exist for, as you say, undersized souls can go back. I'm not.
Not on the trawlers. No. Net and boat, yes.
Okay.
Because they were omitted.
Logic.
The pelagic. Okay, right. Yeah.
No. If souls were added to the non-discards, yeah. And your mob forgot to put them in, the under 10 trawlers, in the exemptions. So all these trawlers here are meant to retain all undersized, all the souls, aren't they?
These are things you can keep back to the office.
But don't you realise that you had a year has gone and you still ain't sorted that out? Why don't you say, well, that's bloody stupid, making the under 10s retain all undersized souls? So why aren't you concentrating on that sort of shit like that?
So that's questions for the MMO rather than the
Mate,
individuals
you
on the
are
ground.
the MMO!
Yes, but
You
what I'm
are the
saying-
MMO!
As Emma said, you've got an opportunity. haven't you? Put those questions to him. and
I
he's
have
done
put it to the fishing because every time I see him, I put it to him.
that. Fair enough.
And
Yeah.
you still ain't sorted it.
But we feedback what we get from the fishing industry. We don't make any of the decisions.
Yeah, get off my fucking boat.
Go on, you go in the wheelhouse. You can say that. You video, I'll get one.
Morning party to Sebastian Terralink.
Yeah, go ahead, over.
I'm requesting disembarking from the vessel, please.
Yeah, granted. Is skipper happy for me to come alongside the starboard side again?
Skipper, are you happy for him to come along the starboard side?
Yeah, please come alongside and get these two off my boat.
Nice, love it. Yeah, Taylor, received that. Thank you.
Just warn you, you've got meshes around your boot there.
Oh, thank you.
Piss off and don't come back. Hang on. So, Daddy, what did you do today? I persecuted a fisherman. Persecuted him. Yay, well done. Wankers of the world. Not you, Helms. Not you. Talking to these two. Class pricks.
So you go and have your nice cup of tea.
Yeah, you have your cup of tea. Now you've done a fantastic job.
Chill out.
Brilliant. Brilliant work. Mickey Mouse organisation. I hope you feel good about yourselves.